Okay, so basically I ran out of space, so I took that time to calm down slightly because I know I was getting fast and quite anxious, and I don't know, I guess the pain that I'm in is kind of making me really, yeah. But I took the time to chill, make the space, and while waiting for stuff to transfer, I did a kind of a bullet pointed list because I don't usually script my videos or anything or plan them properly. So, and so I made a bullet pointed kind of list, so hopefully it's a bit more easier and structured for me. But, yeah. I have a dream, I hope will come true. Run through the parking lot, he chased me and he wouldn't stop. Tag, you're it. Tag, tag, you're it. Grabbed my hand, pushed me down, took the words right out my mouth. Tag, you're it. Tag, tag, you're it. Do you like my cookies I made just for you? A little bit of is it sugar and lots of poison too? Whoops. Forgot the words to that. I'm very dopey today.
But if the events in Tag Your It happened before Milk and Cookies is the first part, but it's also the second part. Let me explain. So, were flashbacks as well in my head.
I don't know why that calendar keeps falling down. I mean, the pages in it keep falling down. That moment when you have to refresh your brain because you're that bad, you're that fogged up right now. Fogged. It sounded like I saw then, didn't it? Whoops. But you're that fogged up in the brain right now that you have to rewatch your own video to know what's going on in your head. So I still don't even know where I'm at.
Were flashbacks and not exactly visions of the future. They were like flashbacks. Obviously, the first few were, but I mean, the next few that happen in Milk and Cookies were flashbacks as well in my head.
Now I think I know where I'm at right now. I guess now I just gotta watch through the video and talk about the bits that kind of. Okay, well, I should just say, it's like the way I see it is thanks to the that one clip showing the flashbacks and stuff or whatever. Or we're gonna call them flashbacks now because yeah, it makes life easier for me. It just seems like a constant game of cat and mouse. It's like a loop of it. It's what it seems like. And keep in mind, I'm keeping this separate from the rest of the Crybaby album storyline. It's two stories within themselves or whatever. Or one story, two videos within themselves. I mean, that's why they're a double feature. No, it's not why they're a double feature. I don't know why they're a double feature per se, but like, I've made up my own little story for this double feature, kind of. And it doesn't fully make sense at the moment to me. I don't know why. I think it's because I'm all foggy. I don't know what's wrong with me today. I really don't know what's wrong. But anyways, I guess I'm just gonna watch through and talk about in order what kind of fits, how it kind of fits, and talk about clips that kind of fit together for the. I'm gonna watch through it, through the double feature again, and because I want to make sure I get it in order, the clips that kind of fit in with what I'm thinking about, that kind of support it, other than the whole of the storyline about her getting kidnapped and stuff. And then yeah, basically it's just, keep in mind, I'm trying to say that it's a constant game of cat and mouse, and it's a loop. It's like he keeps kidnapping her, she keeps escaping, he kidnaps her again, she keeps escaping. That's what I'm saying. It's a loop. Don't know how long it'll go on for, whether it happened once or what, but from the videos it's at least happened more than once. Like, I mean, even if it's not a constant over and over and over and over thing, the way I see it is he's kidnapped her, she's escaped, he's kidnapped her again, she's escaped. It's at least happened like that, rather than kidnapped, escape, kidnapped, escape, kidnapped, escape, kidnapped, escape. Like, I do believe that she's been kidnapped at least, like, let's say Tagurit has at least got to be the second time she was kidnapped by him, because she had that flashback. She knew what was coming. So that's why the whole poison thing, I don't believe it was poison. I believe it was a sleeping thing, because then he could have kidnapped her in a different way in the beginning, and then she used the sleeping thing on him, and then he got that idea from her, so he used the sleeping thing on her, which then she used the sleeping thing on him again, or she's been kidnapped by him before, and the shopping clerk knew, or the cashier or whatever, knew that she had been kidnapped before and knew that he was coming back again. So she gave her the sleeping thing to help her escape again. Maybe she escaped in a different way before, so he doesn't know. Maybe, I don't know how I'm trying to explain this, but maybe he kidnapped her by catching her off guard or something, run through the parking lot, he chased me and he wouldn't stop. You know what I mean? So maybe he wasn't an ice cream man before, you know? Maybe he wasn't an ice cream man before. Maybe, because he's a wolf, and you got to keep in mind, Crybaby is like, she's portrayed as kind of like a little kid, and he's a wolf in a disguise, kind of. He's in an ice cream man disguise. Maybe he was dressed as something else before, or maybe he was just an ordinary wolf and he ran after her, you know? So maybe the lyrics even have something to do with it, you know? So, run through the parking lot, he chased me and he wouldn't stop. Tag, you're it. Tag, tag, you're it. Grab my hand, push me down. See, took the words right out of my mouth. Yeah, so the tag, you're it sounds a bit more like he actually, like, he used force and stuff to capture her. Which, in reality, you watch the tag, you're it when she gets kidnapped, and it's really, the way she gets kidnapped during the video, it doesn't quite match up with the way she's kidnapped in the song. Because in the song, it sounds like he used a lot of force. In the video, she willingly took the ice cream. She willingly ate the ice cream. And she fell, and she had flashbacks. She knew what was coming. So maybe the song was about events that happened before, and then the video is like current. Maybe she's thinking about what happened before, and then the events are current. And I'm so sorry, it's getting quite dark actually. I mean, it's getting dark outside. The story, I don't know if you'd say it's getting dark. But you know, maybe I feel like I'm making a lot more sense to myself now, but I'm probably gonna watch this back and I'm gonna be like, what the heck are you talking about, girl? But we're just gonna go with the fact that I'm making sense, because that's all I can ever do. I can only ever convince myself that I'm making sense. So yeah, if you listen to the lyrics of the song as well, get to know the song, sounds like force in the song, but then in the video, she willingly took that ice cream. She didn't seem to pick up on the fact that he was a wolf. Well, maybe she did, but I don't know. We're just assuming she didn't. She's a little kid who don't know any better. That's how I see it anyway. Like, I feel like Crybaby is portrayed as a little girl, and she's just kind of, what's the word? I don't know what the word is. I can't think of it right now. Docile? No, that's probably not it. No, I don't know. There's a word for it, but I don't know what it is. But basically, she's quite easy to manipulate, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, so I'm just gonna did I explain it right? So I'm just trying to say that the song is saying that it was force, so that makes me believe that was the first time she got kidnapped. And then the second time, well, the first time she got kidnapped and then she escaped somehow. I don't know how, but she escaped somehow. And then the second time, she got kidnapped, she I don't know. What am I trying to say? Second time she got kidnapped, she was tricked by an ice cream man. He was an ice cream man when he was really a wolf. He dressed up as an ice cream man, and he let her willingly take the bait. So she took the bait, and she got kidnapped again, and then she managed to escape again. But then that's why I think the shopping clerk knew about the second time, so she gave her the poison thingy. But I don't know if it was poison, because I don't know. But it makes me believe that she was kidnapped more than just once, from the lyrics of the song and in the video. Like, that doesn't quite match up. But then there's a part where she's in the blue cave, and she's ready to be eaten. She's a head on a plate, and I don't know, maybe they could have just done that to be artsy or whatever, but what if she tried to escape, couldn't find her way out of the cave, the wolf woke up because it was just sleeping thingy, whatever, and then the wolf caught her, and he was like, because he was like somewhat like in the letter thing that was on the fridge, he was like, make me cookies or else or something, and she basically double crossed him. She basically went against what he said. She tricked him, and she gave him cookies that were poisonous. Who knows if they were really poisoned though? What if he was just sleeping? And then he caught her again, and then he was like, right, I'm gonna eat you then. I'm just gonna eat you, because why not? Like, you deserve that. But then that doesn't explain why the head thing would have been in the flashbacks, because then it would have been like, then she didn't get eaten, something else happened there, you know? So I don't know how to explain that bit. If anybody has any ideas, please, because I feel like I'm kind of onto something where I'm saying that she's been kidnapped more than once, and, you know, I feel like it's kind of making sense. I'm probably going to watch it back, and it's probably going to be like, what are you talking about? But I'm going to watch through the double feature. Where is it? Where is it? And I'm not going to put the full version on here, because I'm pretty sure you would have already. I don't want to get copyrighted, you know what I mean? I'm kind of scared. But I'm not, that's why I'm gonna watch through it now and stop and talk whenever I need to. So it's just gonna jump cut, because I'm not putting it on here. Okay, I'm just gonna watch it on YouTube then. I was gonna watch it on my computer, but I'm just like, I don't know what's going on with me right now. I'm just like, I couldn't find anything. So I'm just gonna watch through it on here. Pause, talk about clips that I need to talk about. There's specific clips.
Again, work is a grind.
We want to be singers, but
There's like specific clips that I want to talk about, so yeah. I just want to do it in order though. One thing that I want to quickly like point out, while watching this video, I just realized that the wolf in this little kitchen thing, the wolf has like pictures of like little girls holding cats. Like, what is that all about? Is that like, because the wolf is supposed to be like, you know, a wolf, like a dog kind of thing, you know? So why would he have pictures of little girls with cats? Is that just to be like, oh no, this is not wolf territory, don't worry, no, don't worry, you are in safe hands, I am not a wolf? Or is it just he likes looking at food on his wall? I don't know. I just find it kind of weird that he has pictures of cats. Was he trying to, well, little girls holding cats, was he trying to like make her feel at home or something? Because Crybaby is supposed to be like a little girl, and maybe he thought, oh, these cute little pictures of little girls holding cats would make her feel at home or something. Or maybe it's just like weird, like kind of somewhat food porn for him, because like, you know, he obviously wants to eat Crybaby, and I mean, I'm assuming he'd eat cats. I don't know. I just find it interesting that he has cats on his, little girls holding cats on the walls. Maybe it's just like to show like, no, this is not a wolf's territory. Don't worry, you're in safe hands, or I'm not a wolf. Or maybe it's supposed to make her think twice about who kidnapped her, because it couldn't have been a wolf, you know. I don't know. I just find it weird, you know. I don't know. I'm just gonna carry on watching it now. So I just found a part that I wanted to talk about. The part, I'm gonna just show it I'll show it. But it's the part basically with the egg when she cracks the egg. I talked about it a little bit. I said I would mention it. I'm mentioning it now, but I'll show the clip right here. Okay, so basically when she cracks the egg and it goes downwards, but then it comes back upwards again, so it like reverses, and then like, you know, it just like reverses. So ice cream man, I mean, cool, but bruh. But like the way the egg like reversed, it was like, is that a sign that this has happened before? Was that, I don't know if that was just to be artsy again, but maybe it's showing that's the second time she got kidnapped. It's the second time she's had to make cookies for him, you know? So was that like a sign, you know? The egg going out and back in? Like, was that supposed to be a sign, or was that supposed to be artsy? You know, like that could be something to support the theory a little bit. I don't know. The next bit that I find really interesting, and that kind of makes me believe that the shopping clerk or whatever is actually trying to help, maybe, is the part where she's pouring the poison into the bowl of the cookie mix or whatever, and then the phone just suddenly rings out of nowhere.
Next time you're alone, think twice when you grab the phone.
But then he does put it down as like, what the heck, like, and the lyrics go, next time you're alone, think twice before you grab the phone. Like, she then is able to pour it in without him seeing because somebody called him. Maybe that was the shopping clerk, maybe somebody else is trying to help, but it's an ice cream man again. But because it was the mix, like the poison that she gave to, that the shopping clerk gave to Crybaby, I mean, who better than the shopping clerk to have called him to distract him, you know? So, I mean, she would have known if she was giving him if she gave Crybaby the poison, like, and then, you know, she knew that this stuff was happening, and I don't know, I'm kind of thinking maybe she can see the future. She doesn't want to do too much to stop it, but she wants to at least help it, you know, manipulate kind of, but not completely stop her from getting kidnapped, but kind of help a little bit, help her escape a little bit, you know? So, I don't know. But, you know, it was interesting how, like, the phone rang, you know, as she was trying to put the poison in, you know? So, I don't know. You know, leads me to believe that she's kind of good. But yeah. Okay, so I finished. But yeah, those were the only real bits that I wanted to talk about. Like, those were the only real bits. Like, the rest of it kind of all speaks for itself. But yeah, then at the end, obviously, she's just ahead. And I already talked about why that could have been, but then I also talked about why that couldn't have been. Or why it could have just been artsy. So I already mentioned all that. So now I'm just gonna, what am I doing now? List. I'm gonna look at other people's theories, and see what other people may think. Why does stuff always go wrong for me? Kidding me? Okay, so I'm losing sunlight. Completely fine. I didn't realize how long this video would take to do, because I have a few planned. Had a few planned today. Wish I woke up earlier. But it's fine. So I'm basically gonna read out other people's theories. Basically, I wanted to see if I could find anybody, like if I could find any information that, okay, I wanted to know if anybody else had thought the same thing as me about the whole theory thing that I already talked about throughout this video. But I couldn't find anything, but I found some interesting stuff. So I found it's this first one. I'll show I've screen recorded it. I'll show what article I'm looking at right now. Okay, so I'll read this out. These I've got 2 theory thingies that I'll read out, I guess. Sorry, I mean, my neck is just killing me. Okay, so it's on the Amino website app thing. And this is written by a user called Mel's Bunny. It's called Tag Your It / Milk and Cookies Conspiracy. Then we got In Shane Dawson voice. Hey little bows. Today we'll be talking about a Tag Your It and Milk and Cookies conspiracy theory. FYI, I did not develop this theory. I simply found it after doing a bit of research. Enjoy. Okay, so that kind of applies to me, so I'm just reading it out. So yeah. Okay, it says, so let's talk about the black-eyed cashier. So for you guys that didn't know, whenever someone has black eyes in the music videos, that means something important is going to happen. Okay, so how did the cashier know to give Crybaby the poison? It's possible that she had seen the wolf stalking Crybaby before, or maybe she could see Crybaby's future and predicted that the wolf would kidnap her. That's kind of what I think. That's kind of what I think, yeah. Kind of, actually what I think. Next we got, the cashier also could have been the person that called the wolf to distract him. Okay, and it says, but is there any connection between the cashier and the nurse from Crybaby? Like the song Crybaby, the music video Crybaby. I don't want to get into that too much, so yeah. Now let's talk about the Milk and Cookies music video. So in the beginning of the music video, Crybaby is trapped inside a toy box until she breaks out. So why did the wolf put her in a box? Okay, so it says, maybe the wolf had Crybaby longer than we thought. Maybe people became suspicious of him, so he had to move locations. So he hid in. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm mixing up my words a bit. Okay. Maybe the wolf had Crybaby longer than we thought. Maybe people became suspicious of him, so he had to move locations. So he hid her in the box and moved. He didn't want to get caught, so he changed Crybaby's appearance, which is why she looks so different from the Tag Your It music video. She also doesn't seem very surprised by the note on the fridge, so maybe the wolf has had her to do similar things before. Okay, well I hope you guys enjoyed that. Bye. So that was really interesting. Also, I did think about like why she, like, it seemed like when she got out of the toy box, she knew what was gonna happen. Because you could see on her face she looked really sad. She looked really upset. So like it makes you think, well, she already knows where she is. She already knows what she's doing. She didn't seem very surprised by the note as well. I'm glad they picked that up because yeah, she didn't seem surprised by the note. And well, it kind of adds in a bit to my idea as well, because if it's not the first time she's been kidnapped, you know. But yeah, he could have actually had her longer than thought as well. And the different clothes. See, this all still, it can be applied to mine as well, because the different clothes could show it's a different time. It could be, you know, that he had her longer and would keep changing her appearance, but also, like, if she kept getting kidnapped over and over, then as well she wouldn't be wearing the same clothes every time she got kidnapped, right? So, you know. Okay, so I'm gonna go on to the next thing that I found. I'll show what it looks like right here. This was written by a user called I'm a Happy Crybaby, and it says, it's called The Meaning Behind Tag Your It and Milk and Cookies. Okay, so it says, I feel like Tag Your It is about I'm sorry, I'm getting overwhelmed, I don't know why. Whew. Okay. I feel like Tag Your It is about a mental disorder Crybaby just can't get rid of. It came out of nowhere, disguised as something good, like the ice cream wolf she totally trusted. Then in Milk and Cookies she finds something that helps to live with the illness, like an antidepressant or something, but it's like, you know. Also, in the music video, the room in which the bad wolf sits in is blue, which could be a hint for depression, feeling blue, you know. Just wanted to share my theory. Okay. I can see that as well. I can see that as well. And, of course, again, you can imply it. It kind of, the video could be like, that could be like the subliminal message behind the videos, you know. I can see it. I'm not too sure how much you can apply it, but I can see it. Somebody put that's an amazing theory. It is. It really is. Because it makes sense as well. Like, why would a cave be blue? You know? So that makes sense. And the fact that that's where he resides, it's like he represents depression, and he comes out of nowhere and kidnaps her at random times. So yeah, and of course it can happen at any time. It can happen at any time. Like, as I was talking about before, like how I feel like the song is talking about the first time she got kidnapped, and then the video is showing the second time or whatever, you know. That's just an example of what times it could be. 2 different times, not just the one. The song is talking about how she got kidnapped forcefully and stuff, and then in the video it shows how she willingly took the ice cream and took the bait. So it could have been like, the first time could have been like her depression just hit out of nowhere, and then the second time it could have been like something good came into her life and then it turned into something bad, so the depression hit again. So it can hit at any time. It can hit at random times. I don't know how much I'm making sense here, but it can hit at different times, you know. So I can see that as well, and yeah, I can just see it. I can just see it. So those are 2 theories that I thought, well, 2 theories. I mean, the first one seemed, yeah. Would the first one I read out be 1 theory or 2? I don't know. Oh, I don't know if I'm making any sense. But yeah, those 2 different article thingies, they were really interesting, and you can apply them to my thing as well. But yeah, I do really like them. Okay, so I guess that's really it. Let me see. Did I have anything else planned? I don't think I did, not for this video. So just like, yeah, I hope I made sense with everything I tried to explain. Of course, I had to keep stopping because my thing keeps running out of space. It doesn't seem to be able to hold a lot, so it's whatever, it's fine. But I did keep having to stop. I hope this was intriguing enough. I hope I made sense. I am in a lot of pain right now, so I'm trying. I tried my best to make sense, and I'm gonna try and edit it all so that it makes sense, so it actually really makes a lot of sense. I hope I can do that. But yeah, so basically, to just quickly sum it up, oh, she got kidnapped more than once. You can apply depression to it if you wanted to. You can apply any mental disorder to it if you wanted to. I don't know. I want to see how everybody sees it. I just want to see how everyone sees it. But I feel like it's it really shows a constant loop. It doesn't seem like it's just one situation to me, because why does the song say something different from the video, you know? So I feel like it's a loop. It's a loop of her getting kidnapped, and you could say it's a loop of her fighting depression, fighting whatever disorder she has or may have. Or maybe Melanie just wanted everybody to interpret it however we wanted, you know? Could be like a "don't hug me, I'm scared" kind of thing, where every theory is right. So I don't know, but also there is a storyline behind the Crybaby album, so, you know, theories, I guess they're cool, but like she actually already has like a storyline behind the album. So yeah, but it doesn't stop people from making theories. Come on now, come on. Everybody's gotta make a theory about something. I don't know if I'm making any sense right now, but yeah, I just want to know what everybody thinks. Yeah, I would like to know more theories, so if you have your own theory, just comment it. If you have a theory that you think I'd be interested in seeing, which I'm interested in every single little theory ever, so go ahead and link me to some if you want. If you have anything to add to this to make it make more sense, then go ahead. Like, I'm not opposed. I can update this if at any time. It's not a theory that I fully stick to, I don't think, but it is very interesting. It is very, very interesting. So yeah, just comment whatever you want to comment. Like, dislike, sub, don't sub. I don't know. I'm sorry, my chair is squeaky. It doesn't help that I'm quite chubby as well. But yeah, just whatever you want to do, just do it. Like, I do have a lot of videos planned. Whether I can get through them all, I don't know. I'm losing light right now, so how this is the only video I've managed to do today is so annoying to me, but it's fine. I might end up doing some more, I don't know, because I feel like this isn't that bad. The quality isn't too bad, right? Right? I mean, it doesn't help that I'm wearing very dark clothes, so my hair seems to go in with that, but hopefully I'll get better videos tomorrow. I might just record some tags now or something, because like I don't want to do too much info-y stuff because my head really can't take it. I tried to cram this today, this entire video, and it confused me and muffled me up. But last night I did it really well. Anyways, I'm rambling. I'm just rambling right now. Just like, comment, subscribe, whatever you want to do. Make sure you, if you comment, go ahead, give me some criticism, I don't mind. But also, if you have any theories, please tell me them, because I'm so intrigued in theories. I love theories so much, like legit. So if you have any theories, anything really, like, yes, this is a Melanie video, but I'm so intrigued in every single theory out there, so go ahead. Like, this theory that I have today might be a bit too far-fetched or whatever, but like, go ahead, just give me any theory, just let me know any theory, and you know, just let me know. Just let me know. If you want me to read them out on video as well, I can do that as well. If you want my reaction to them, go ahead, just state I want this read out on the video, and I will do it. Like, make sure that's the first thing I see though, because then you wouldn't get a genuine reaction, you know what I mean? But you'll still get opinions, but it's fine. Just do whatever you want, and now I guess roll the outro, because like I am just gonna end up rambling too much if I continue talking. Like, bye. So yeah, outro, bye.